Welcome back to the Third Lace Podcast. I'm your host, Nate, and of course, Donnie.
What's up?
We hope you guys enjoyed week one as much as we did. Football is back, baby, and week two is here. This episode, we're going to be bringing you all our week two predictions. The next episode, it'll be our playoff standings, and it'll be our award predictions. So let's jump right into it. Week one predictions. We didn't do too bad for week one, that's for sure. I went 10-6.
I went 10-6.
Yeah, both went 10-6 here. I think it was some different games we both missed, but a couple standouts for sure. You know, Jordan Love's injury, Tua's injury, a lot. You know, already a couple injuries, sadly.
Well, Tua didn't happen until Thursday, the second week.
Oh yeah, it did. Well, whoops. But yeah, we posted our Thursday night football predictions. Little reels if you missed those. I took the Bills. Pops took the Dolphins over here. Obviously, you know how that turned out. But, yeah, pray for Tua. Pray for J. Love. Big injuries from week one. But, you know, we learned a lot. That's for sure. I think the biggest surprise was the Saints putting up 47 points for me.
That was like the second.
What do you think? You think the Patriots?
Yeah, the Bengals losing to the Patriots.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't even want to wear this shirt. I shouldn't even wear it. I should have worn just a regular shirt.
Yeah, that was terrible all around. Bad play calling. I mean, that was a bad game. That was it
was real bad.
Very bad game to watch there.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm having some throat problems, so the voice isn't there. But yeah, both of us went 10-6. Couple big things from week one, but here we are with week two. Like we said, Thursday night football. If you missed those reels, they're up. So sorry if you missed it, but I had Bills, he had Dolphins. Go give those a like.
Yeah.
While you're liking this video and hitting the subscribe button and commenting what you think. But yeah, let's start off with Sunday football, man. Raiders versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Raiders did not look very good at all. They're playing a new Chargers team, and they got, quite frankly, dominated. That offense looked horrid. They couldn't move the ball. So many turnovers. The Baltimore Ravens, they look very solid. Besides Lamar missing those couple passes there at the end.
Right.
If they hit those couple passes, they might have won that game.
Yeah, they might have.
Might have been in OT, but you know, OT with Mahomes, man, you gotta get the luck of the coin
toss. And in the regular season, so yeah, they score a touchdown, it's over.
Yeah.
Not the playoffs, but.
Oh yeah, no, there's a playoff rule. I've seen a lot of people talking about like they didn't know that was only a rule in the playoffs, and they were like, there were so many people upset on Twitter like, what's the rule change, blah, blah. Like, nah.
No, only for playoffs.
No, only for playoffs. But yeah, Raiders at Ravens, who you got?
I mean, this ain't even a question. I don't know why we're still talking about it. It's like the Ravens are going to dominate by 20.
Yeah, I agree. Ravens should smack this game. They got the way better defense. You know, but one thing I do take away from the Raiders, if they had a QB, they are ready to win football games. I mean, that team did not quit.
Didn't do that bad.
I mean, it was. I watched the game. It was pretty bad. Like if you look at his stats on paper, you'd be like, oh, he didn't have a bad game. But if you watch the game, it was sad. I mean, it was sad. That dude, you can just tell he can't take a game over. He can't lead a football team down. I'm sorry, Gardner Minshew, but man, I had high hopes just because, you know, the Colts were still 9-7 with him last year. Barely missed the playoffs, so I lost to the Texans. But yeah, after week one, I don't know how much faith I have in old Minshew mania. They're saying, but yeah, I got the Ravens also. Moves us on to the next game: Chargers versus the Panthers. Panthers got to be the worst team in football, man. Oh my God! First play, Bryce Young throws an interception. First pass attempt.
This guy, he was so hyped up coming in too.
Oh yeah,
everybody was hyping him up.
I was one of them. I was really excited for Bryce Young whenever he came in his first year, but has not shown on paper. Obviously, his O-line's horrid, but. Man, he's got to do better than that.
There's just not very many weapons on their offense or anything. They don't really have a good team at all the way around. Their defense is, it looked like it was horrid. It was just bad. Their team's just bad all around.
I know they got Brian Burns, J.C. Horn, and then everyone else is just Two players on an 11-man defense. They're not going to be able to do much.
No.
If they're getting beat by the Saints by that, are they even going to win a game this year?
No. I mean, they're not going to win. They're not going to lose every game. They'll find one team they can beat. The NFL will.
You think they'll have more than one win? That's what I'm looking at. Like, are these dudes even going to win a game or two? They let the Saints put up 47.
But I don't know, man. They're just terrible.
Terrible.
I'm going Chargers
Chargers
by quite a bit.
They look pretty good.
Not bad.
The first
J.K.
half
Dobbins
was a little
looking all right. Yeah, it took them a second to get going, but I think they're going to roll with J.K. Dobbins as their number one.
Oh yeah, he had a phenomenal game.
Yeah. As everybody's seen, like he killed it.
Yeah, literally.
But I don't see the Panthers beating them at all. Not even a chance.
Neither do I. Next game, we got the Saints versus the Cowboys. Now, I'll start this off because this is my upset of the week, baby. Man, that Saints defense looked absolutely stellar. Yeah, we do upset of the week if you're new here. Oh, my goodness. Terrible host here. My upset of the week lost last week. I had the Rams over Lions, so I'm 0-1 on upsets of the weeks.
Yeah, mine was dominated.
Yours got dominated. Oh, the Jets.
Yeah.
Two losses here on our upsets of the weeks, but we will be better. We've seen week 1. Hopefully, we do a little better than 10-6. But I mean, that's still pretty solid for week 1. No, not bad at all.
I wish I picked them 10 games I got right on a parlay.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. That's what we need to start doing, bro. We need to start doing. We need to look through these games and be like, man, what are 8 games? These are wins. Put it on a parlay.
I mean, you only need 6 on a parlay to get money.
Oh yeah.
You pick 6 games. I mean,
12-1 at least.
You put 6 games at $10 a piece. I mean, $20 on 6 games. You're looking at $200-300. That's a good hit.
Yeah, I think I definitely didn't take advantage of the money line situation last week. I did a lot of player props, which isn't very good for week 1. But yeah, betting is a whole nother, man, that'll be a whole video if we was talking about that. Go check out Nate's Takes on Twitter. I have, and all socials really, but I have a betting Discord where I post all my bets for free on there. 70% win rate every month from last year and the NBA season. So, starting off in the NFL. Fresh slate. So let's get it. So I got the Saints upsetting the Cowboys. That was not obvious enough. Defense looked stellar last week. Tyrann Mathieu really running that defense for sure. They got a lot of vets. Derek Carr looked great. I mean, I know it was the Panthers, but I mean, he threw 3 touchdowns on J.C. Horn. Like he gets looked at
on J.C. Horn.
Actually on him, yeah. And they look at him as one of the best corners in football.
Mm-hmm.
And Dallas has a great defense, but if the Saints play how they did last week, they might win this game because Dallas, although they dominated the Browns, I didn't think they looked very good, especially offensively. Dak had like a 52% completion rating or something, and he targeted CeeDee Lamb like 11, 12 times. Like he just kept throwing it to him, no matter if he was double teamed. Like he just kept throwing him the ball. I didn't really like what I've seen from the Cowboys offense. Obviously, their defense is going to be there, but yeah, that's why I got the Saints. That's my episode of the week, man. Saints, baby.
Cowboys, easy win.
Hey, there's always upsets. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's upsets, but I think you're at Dallas. I don't see the Saints winning this game. I know they did great against the worst team in the NFL last week, but I don't see them coming in and beating the Cowboys in Dallas. That's just not going to happen.
It's going to depend on Derek Carr. Will he have that confidence he had last week, or
not with
is he
Michael
going to be
Parsons
scared?
Up his ass.
That's what I'm saying. Is he going to be scared of that defense? I mean, we'll have to see.
The defense ain't no joke, so.
Chris Olave's going to have to step up if they want to beat the Cowboys, though. Because he was not there last week. I mean,
he ain't going to be there all year.
He had, 2 catches, 14 yards, and put 47 points?
I think he has way too much hype when he came in when he got drafted. I think he has way too much hype now.
Chris Olave overrated?
You're saying? Pretty much. He has not proven or shown anything to me that he is a
elite receiver.
Elite, I would say no, just average. He has to step it up. Step it up.
So people are going to be salty about that one. Next game, we got Bucks versus the Lions.
All you got to do is look at the numbers. Like, he ain't showing nothing, so.
I mean, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with randoms at QB, but I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. Bucks versus Lions next game. I almost had this as my upset of the week, but the Saints is obviously more of an upset. The Bucks looked. I mean, dude, they looked so good. I could not believe it. That was one of the big headlines from last week for me. How good the Bucks looked. So I mean, I got the Bucks win this game, man. Like, it's gonna be a close game, but man, there's always upsets, and I feel like this is gonna be one.
Yeah, that's my upset of the week, actually.
Bucks?
Yep, Bucks.
Upset of the week?
Upset of the week, Bucks.
Heck yeah.
I think that's a bigger upset than the Saints beating the Cowboys, but I just think that I think the Bucks, man, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I mean, White, I mean, he didn't have a great running game, but I mean, he had 5 catches for like 60 yards out of the backfield. So I mean, he's still doing, he's still producing for him. So I don't know, man. I like the Bucks right now.
I like the Bucks too. I mean, I was worried about their defense, but their defense looked. I mean, dude, they looked great. They got some.
But the Lions got a really good offense now. I mean, I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh my God, the Lions, are you crazy?" But you don't pick Bucks over Lions because they're at Detroit too now.
They are. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions won, but it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a lot closer game than people think. I think the Bucks are like +6.5, +7. I feel like they're gonna cover that spread.
Is just outrageous to me.
Yeah, they're gonna cover
that. That spread is crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna cover.
I don't know why that's not more like 3.5 or 4. Like, I would definitely do Bucks +7.5. All you gotta do is add a half point. They're not gonna lose by more than a touchdown.
Hating on Baker Mayfield, man. What's the problem?
I don't know. I mean, because he did nothing in Cleveland.
Won him a playoff game, bro. What are you talking about? First time in how many years? Cleveland?
There's a reason. There's a reason he's not there.
Hating. Give him a couple years, man.
I think he'll be fine though.
They dumped him like
they
he
got
was
a lot of Bucks, got a lot of weapons
hooker after his injury. Next game, we got the Colts versus Green Bay. No Jordan Love, even though they're saying that his injury is looking not as bad as they thought. They were talking about might be able to play this Sunday, and LaFleur's like, he's not playing this Sunday. But he'll probably be back next week, week 3. I mean, the way that they're talking, it's a lot better than we expected at first. So.
I mean, I feel like I was, if it was me, I would not play him this week or next week.
Yeah.
And then let him come back full strength, because I don't think he'll be full 100% by next week.
Look how the Niners are doing McCaffrey.
Yeah, they were wanting to place it. They haven't officially did it, but they're thinking about placing him on IR. They should have did it before the season started.
Yeah.
Because they did place him on IR now, and now he's got to go through 4 more weeks. And I think he got the cover for Madden. What happened?
It's that Madden curse, man. I'm telling you, it's been a curse.
They always try to say, "Oh," and then McCaffrey said, "Like Madden curse, that's a myth. That ain't a thing." Well, now here you are. You're gonna be out the first 5-6 weeks. Yeah, it just hit you, buddy. The Madden curse nailed you right in the mouth.
Only person I've seen it not nail is Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
You got the Patriots.
I remember when they had Gronkowski on the Madden cover.
He got hurt the next year.
Yeah, he got hurt. 8 weeks he was out.
Odell was on the Madden cover, and after that year, he never was the same player.
No, he still ain't. I mean, he just...
He's on the Dolphins?
Yeah, but he's on their injured list, ain't he?
Yeah. It's not funny. Anyways, I got the Colts.
Oh, yeah, I got the Colts, too.
You got Malik Willis.
We got Malik Willis out there. I mean... He ain't been at the facility very long. He wasn't there for OTAs or during the off season.
Definitely new to this offense.
You're seeing AR-15. I mean, I don't know, man. Them throws he made last week. I mean, there was a couple miscues. I was watching the highlights on it. He had a couple. They could have scored a lot more points actually.
Yeah, Donnie Mitchell. They could have won that game.
He missed a couple long balls, but man, that one long ball, I'm telling you, was probably the best throw. One of the best throws I've ever seen, like ever.
It was 70 yards off his back foot.
Off his back foot, yeah.
On the dime to Cincinnati boy, Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce, yeah. I mean, and everybody's talking about the analysts, ESPNs, all of them. Like, this throw was ridiculous, and it was. That was a crazy throw.
Yeah.
And he can run the ball. I mean, the Colts are going to be dangerous. I mean, you might.
He's got to stay healthy.
Yes, I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think they'll be fine.
I agree. Yeah, we both got the Colts there. Browns versus Jags. Now, there's another little baby upset I got. I got the Jags winning this game. Deshaun Watson looked absolutely horrid. I mean, that was terrible. Like, I watched that game as well, and that dude.
This is Deshaun Watson's last year in Cleveland. They're not coming. He's not coming back here. They're going to let him go, or they're going.
It's not really possible with this guaranteed money. Still got 2 more years out of this year. They're stuck with him.
No, he's going to be kicked out of NFL for good. This allegation comes out. He's guilty.
Well, the woman said that she had proof, video proof.
Well, not right there. If she's got video proof.
If she has video proof, he'll be out the NFL.
He's not guilty. He's going to be out the NFL. But guess what? They still can't take away his guaranteed money.
No.
So, why would he care?
It's very true. Very true. Honestly, the Browns should probably move on. But, with the money, they're not going to.
No, not this year.
The money they invested, they're not going to. But I got the Jags, man. I think the Jags the Jags surprised me last week. I thought they were going to get smoked.
I got the Jags, too.
I thought the Jags were going to get smoked last week. We were both talking about it. 10 or more points.
Yeah.
Against the Dolphins. And they almost won that game. Dolphins came back. And if it wasn't for some dumb play calls, going for it on 4th down when you're winning, in the second half, you're going against Tyreek Hill, Devin O'Shaughnesy. Well, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think? They could have won that game, not doing dumb stuff like that.
And they could have. It don't even make no sense, but whatever.
No, the Browns look terrible. Jags look pretty good. I got the Jags, man.
Yeah, I got the Jags, too. I know it's considered like a small upset, but I don't really consider it an upset. I think the Browns, everybody's talking about how good their defense is, their offensive line, all this other crap. Man, whatever, dude. They look like crap.
They did look like crap.
I got the Jags at home winning this one.
Yeah, I agree. Next game, 49ers at Minnesota Vikings. Who you got?
49ers by a lot.
Really?
Jordan Addison's already been ruled out. I don't know, man. 49ers are the best team in the NFL right now.
I got the 49ers winning as well, but I don't think it's going to be by a lot.
The defense is way too good. Their offense is... there's just too many weapons, man. Everybody talking about this Jordan, is it Jordan Mason? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're talking about how good he is. It's like, come on, dude. Dude ain't stepped on the field one time in his life until Christian McCaffrey. As soon as McCaffrey's back, the dude ain't going. The only time he's gonna get on the field is when McCaffrey's tired. So and they got one of the best offensive lines. It's not hard to run through a semi hole.
Well, they said
I'm like, it's as wide as a semi.
They said,
my fat ass could run that many yards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they said,
I could have did just as good as Jordan Mason on that team.
They said that was the most yards Jordan Mason has had since high school.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't even get that many in college.
When you look at the holes he has, like how hard is it to run through a hole the size of a city?
Man, my fat ass could have run through the hole.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could have had as many yards as Jordan Mason right there.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Oh man, I think it'll be a lot closer than you're saying though. Like the Vikings defense look great. If Sam Darnold plays like that all year, you might see a Baker Mayfield type of year, bro. I'm telling you, if he start off 11 for 11, only 3 incompletions at the end of the game, and you absolutely dominate, I did not think that game was going to be a domination whatsoever. Thought you were going to see a close, good game. You didn't. The defense shut him down. Sam Darnold was out there throwing darts. Like, dude was looking like an actual QB. I'm like...
Justin Jefferson shit the fucking bed.
He was saying that. He said, I need to get my connection with Sam a little better, but he said, how can you not be confident in that? How can you not be confident in a guy that comes out 11 for 11, only throws 4 incompletions? Like, you know what I mean? He played great, but yeah, their connection needs to grow a little more. Like, he was relying more on tight ends and Addison and things like that. He was checking down the ball quite a lot. But, I mean, they made it happen. But, yeah, I think the Niners win. I think it'll be a little closer than a domination, though. I don't know. I like the Vikings.
I know. I've seen like 3 or 4 games. I would be confident putting like minus 7.5, almost 7 on a lot of these games.
Yeah, there's a few games that I like a lot this week. Like this next one, Seattle versus Pats. Like the Patriots, bro. Are you kidding me? They have 4 turnover opportunities and they literally scored 16 points. You have all their offensive opportunities. You have your 4 turnovers. And they had it was 38, 40 minutes of time possession compared to the Bengals 22 minutes.
Right.
And you only won by 6. You only put up 16 points.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
the amount of overhype I'm seeing on the Patriots, it's goofy. I mean, it's absolutely goofy. I'm looking at the camera for this because I just can't, like, if you're over there like, Patriots, no. Yeah, they beat the Bengals, but think about the positions that they were put in. They should have, I mean, you should have.
Oh, they should have had 30 points.
Easily. If that's the Chiefs, bro, like, if the Bengals played
got,
like that versus the Chiefs, they're going to get beat by 20 or 30 points. You can't have that many turnovers. You can't be punting the ball after 3 downs over and over and over again. I mean, it was a sad game. I got Seattle scraping the Pats. They're gonna come in to the Patriots Stadium. They're gonna be like, man, I'm not a fan of Rob Mayo either. So you can get out of here. He was a great player, but I don't like him really as a coach. But yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks too. Kenneth Walker's probably not gonna play.
I don't care.
They listen to him as doubtful.
I don't care.
But Charbonnet, I mean, he'll step up to the plate.
Charbonnet's pretty good.
He's still a good running back. Yeah, I don't see the Patriots winning this at all.
No. Now, if the Patriots win this game, then I'll give you a little bit of credit. There you go. You got a little credit from me if you win this game. Not shot, though. Next game, Jets versus Titans. I'll let you start this off. Mr. A-Rod, let you start this off.
I'm going to say Jets for sure. This is their bounce-back game. The Titans, they got a decent defense. But the Jets defense, they're going to come back in. They're going to bounce back. I don't see Will Levis throwing no 250 yards on them.
Will Levis looked like crap last game. That was probably his worst game as a Titan, and he's got all these new weapons around him.
Yeah.
He looked terrible.
He threw some terrible throws. That's for sure. But yeah, I think the Jets are going to come back in this game, and they're going to win it.
Yeah.
I don't see the Titans winning this game.
Like, Will Levis played so bad that there's a bunch of analysts saying that the Bears have a top 5 defense, top 10 defense out of that game. That's how bad he played. That's how good he made the Bears defense look. I mean, the Bears defense is all right, but bro, that's blasphemy. They're not that high.
No.
You see what Callahan said? Oh, he was ripping Levis in the post-game interviews. He said, if we would have punted it on 1st and 10, we probably would have won the game. I swear. He said, I was disappointed in Levis's play. I was expecting a lot more. Like, he was just brutally honest. I mean,
and what's up with Will Levis? Like, looking like a freaking linebacker. Like, dude is the most stacked quarterback I've ever seen in my life. Like, seriously, I had to bring that up. Like, this dude, like, when he threw a touchdown, he did the arm. I mean, this dude is like
rocked.
Oh, dude, he's the most jacked quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe he needs to focus a little more on his accuracy and less on the weight room or something. Cause
I don't know, man. I'm looking like this dude is like a giant. I couldn't even believe it. He looked like the Rock out there.
Yeah, I got.
Dude is jacked up, man. I've never seen a quarterback like that. You see a lot of these quarterbacks, like look at Aaron Rodgers, Brock Purdy, all these guys.
Brock Purdy's like 5'10".
That's what I'm saying. Like all these guys has got normal arms, and I mean this dude is like, it's crazy how jacked this dude is. But I mean, I'm not giving up on Will Levis all just yet.
I'm not either, but he looks pretty bad.
Yeah, it's as long as he can get his accuracy down a little bit. He's got the arm strength. He's got the height.
His decision making too.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be able to. He just needs to learn how to read the defenses a little better. Other than that, man, I mean, if he can pull all out together, man, he can be a good quarterback.
And these QBs need to learn how to take their sacks. Like, dude, you're getting sacked. You're really gonna flip it up 5 yards for the defender to pick it off. Same thing happened with Tua last night. One pick six. Just take the sack. I mean, go back and watch some OGs, some phenomenal QBs, from like Phillip Rivers, guys like that. If it's not there, it's not there. Take your sack.
Take your sack.
If you can't throw it away, take your sack. I mean, it is what it is. It literally,
that throw right there was just absolutely
in his picture
a blasphemy for me, dude. I don't even know what was going on there.
Levis or Tua?
Tua's.
Oh yeah, I mean Levis is bad too. I think his picture right there on his knees.
But like Tua's in the pick six, dude, was one of the worst decisions I've seen out of a quarterback in a long time.
I thought it was funny he was trying to throw it away, and he didn't have enough arm strength there to throw it. That was hilarious.
I would have rather seen him throw it into the ground and get intentional grounding.
Yeah.
Than get a pick six. Like, you're an idiot. Like the dude is absolutely trash. Like, Tua is not good. And then, like,
There it is.
another thing I want to say is, like,
Probably not worth $200 million.
no, I watched this video of Tyreek naming the top 5 quarterbacks. He puts Tua at number 2.
Beyond Mahomes.
Oh, my God. He's got Mahomes and Tua. He's got Tua in the top 5.
Top 2. It's
like
his
that.
QB, man. He's got
I was
to.
like, I know you got to stick with your QB, but you're a liar. Like, you're a complete liar. Like, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me, and like you're talking to your family with not on front of the camera and calling Tua the number 2 quarterback in the league. You're not doing that. You're a liar. Like, you're lying on camera just to like support your quarterback. He's not even a top 10. Like, you can't put him in a top 10. You'd be lucky to put him in a top 15, and you're putting him in a top 5. You're a liar. Like, you're like right out your own teeth.
Yeah, that's probably very true. But yeah, we both got the Jets.
He's really telling his wife, like, Tua is doo-doo. And he's on camera like, Tua's the top 5. I'm like, dude, you're so
giving him that
so
confidence
annoying.
boost, man.
You're so annoying. Like, Tua just needs to retire, honestly, because if he gets any more concussions, the dude's going to be walking around with a freaking limp like this. And he's going to be half retarded. Like, I don't know how many more concussions a guy can get without being Down syndrome.
He's gonna be walking around like Antonio Brown, like
He just be, You know, he just needs to either, I don't know, man.
focus on himself and his family.
Like, for one, you went head first into a defender. After you already knew you had the first down. As soon as you crossed that, you only needed 2 yards or 3 yards for the first down. You knew you had it when you took off running. Why ain't you sliding? Or why ain't you going head first or way earlier?
Well, and he did all that. He did all that training in the off season too. That's what Dolphins media was saying. Like, you have so much training on how to not take hits in the off season, and then you do that in week 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you just.
And he's like laying there, and his fingers are the same. He's like, and everybody's like, and then Tyreek walks up and goes.
Tyreek salty.
He did. He walked up and looked at him and goes, well. And then after the next drive, he didn't even come back in the game.
Oh, he's pissed. He don't want to come back in. He's done. He's stressing. Look at him. He's sweating. He's so mad. He's sweating.
It's just,
Oh
to me,
my god.
I don't think I'm sweating because it's hot as shit in here.
But yeah, we both got the Jets.
You should be a fan. And
Jets
your
got a
table,
better
you're blowing on our
defense.
legs
Their
and
offense
shit.
looks a lot better. But yeah, next game,
Oh my god.
Giants versus the Commanders. Commanders look pretty freaking good last week, man. Jaden Daniels killed it.
Daniels, oh my lord, this kid.
He was looking like Lamar out there, boy.
That's
When it wasn't there, he made it happen. I mean,
he
that game was
he
awesome.
he keeps playing like this. He is a shoe-in for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
That's a shoe-in.
yeah.
But, yeah, I'm liking Jane Daniels, actually. I don't think he threw that great, but, I mean, he ran for 2 touchdowns for, like, I don't know, what, 80-something yards and 2 touchdowns?
100 yards.
He hit the 100?
107.
Yeah, and 2 touchdowns.
It showed the top five leading rushing yards this week. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 5, Jaden Daniels. 2 out of the 5 are quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's,
Top 5 most rush yards. It was Joe Mixon, Jordan Mason, and then, oh my God, there's a third one. J.K. Dobbins. Mixon, Mason, Dobbins, Lamar, Jaden Daniels.
out of 32 teams. That's just ridiculous.
But, yeah, with that being said, I got the Commanders. I like their quarterback more. Their defense is probably about the same. Giants and Washington, that is. But, yeah, I got the Commanders. You're not going to see I don't think you're going to see a great game here, but I'll take the Commanders.
It's not going to be a great game because it's going to be a blowout.
Okay.
The Giants are absolute trash. Daniel Jones is absolute trash. Who's your running back? Singletary?
Singletary.
Oh, my Lord.
Tyron Tracy.
Malik Neighbors.
Pray for my boy, man.
Oh, my God.
He actually looked pretty freaking good week 1, dude. He was getting open.
I think Malik Neighbors might do good this week against Commanders defensive backs.
They're ranked 32nd in the league.
Yeah, so that's the only thing.
Start Malik Neighbors, baby. I mean, Daniel Jones targeted him, 8 times in week 1? 7?
I don't know.
That's a lot. He had 5 catches. I think it was like 6 or 7.
I just know Daniel Jones has got more interceptions than freaking everybody in the universe. This dude is terrible. The Giants are going
They were
nowhere
saying
with
in
him.
Daniel Jones' last 5 games, he's got more picks than touchdowns. His last 5 starting games.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And then you expecting Giants to do something? Be good? Come on, man. It's not good. They're going to be at Washington. The Commanders are going to win by a significant amount of points, I feel like.
Yeah, I got the Commanders as well. Moving on to 4 o'clock games. Rams versus the Cardinals. I think you're going to see a great game here, man. But the Cardinals defense is just going to keep holding them back for me. Like the Rams, you know what I didn't realize? This is like the only player I didn't realize was on a new team. Tre'Davious White is on the Rams. Okay. When did that happen? I literally don't.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that. And then I hear Tre'Davious White like multiple times from the commentators. I'm like, Tre'Davious White? I looked it up. I'm like, this dude's on the freaking Rams? Like, what? That's solid for the Rams. And I like their new DN, Jared Verse, for the rookie. He played great against the Lions.
Oh, that's going to help their defense.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely going to make their defense their defense is always good, though, it seems like to me.
Yeah.
But, he's another candidate
for D-Roy, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I got the Rams winning this one. I think it's going to be a little close, but, man, that Cards defense, they just seem like they can't stop nothing. Oh, my God. Another injury. I forgot. Puka.
Yeah, Puka.
On the IR, man.
Yeah, Puka.
You hate to see that, especially after the rookie year he had. Like, it was like 50 catches or something he had last year.
I don't think it was that high.
It was something stupid.
I thought it was only like 117 or something.
It was a lot of catches, especially for a rookie. But
yeah, and then the hate that Cooper Kupp gets because he was out for a year and a half. I just don't understand it. Like the dude
he's phenomenal.
The dude's gonna get 1,500 yards and 14 touchdowns. You watch. The dude's ridiculous. That's how good he is. Oh, and then
12 catches last week.
He had like 20 freaking targets.
No.
That's one dude Stafford.
It's Matt Stafford's best friend. Literally in real life, that's his best friend.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're not going to slow down. I think the Rams defense is going to do enough to the Cardinals offense to where the Cardinals offense can't do nothing to their defense. The Rams are winning this game.
Yeah, I got the Rams too. Next game we got the Steelers at the Broncos, baby.
Booty ball.
I got the Steelers, though, man. They got a better defense, better offense. They're just better all around. Better coach, better all around. Give me the Steelers.
I don't know about better coach. They're about the same, I guess, I would say. And when you look at the history, they're about the same.
I like Mike. I don't know. I'm a fan of Mike Tomlin. Rare Bengal fan as a fan of Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I don't like Mike Tomlin. I'm not going to take away his coaching ability, but I don't like him. Like I'm not going to like anybody on the Steelers. I'm sorry. I'm not going to discredit any skills that the Steelers have. Like you look at T.J. Watt's like the best defensive player in the league. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to take that away from him, but I'm not going to root for no Steelers. Like I don't like Mike Tomlin. I don't like T.J. Watt. I don't like the Steelers. I don't like anything about them. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. And to me, going to Mile High, I got the Broncos winning this one.
You got the Broncos?
I got the Broncos.
Going to the...
I think Bo Nix, he threw, 22. He had completed 22, 23, 24 receptions. I don't know, man. I think the Broncos defense turnovers,
but
yeah,
there was a little spark. There was a little spark in his play though. I did like how he played. He kept checking the ball down though.
He's got to get more confidence in himself.
Yeah, like Cortland Sutton is like, go up and get it. One of the best in the league.
Yeah.
One of the best in the league at going up and getting that ball, like a T. Higgins type of player.
I just think Broncos defense and it's hard to win in that stadium. To me, I just feel like it's not going to be. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. You're going to look like 13-10 or 16-13.
No, I think if Russell Wilson was their quarterback, they lose this game. I love Justin Fields. I love him in Pittsburgh. I think he's a perfect fit. That's why I got the Steelers. But yeah, like he's saying, real low game, 13-10 or freaking 16-13. A lot of field goals probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. A lot of field goals.
But
I got the Broncos getting this one.
Yeah, it'll be a close one. I got the Steelers. Next game, Bengals versus Chiefs, 4 o'clock. Bengals aren't just
this ain't
ready.
what we're talking about.
They just aren't ready.
T. Higgins is already ruled out.
They're just not ready, man.
The Chiefs offense,
they don't trust their run game. That was proven last week. The Bengals are not trusting their new running backs, or they would have ran the ball more. Burrow, for whatever reason, was not throwing it deep.
And we already got players talking shit. Like we're like Jamar Chase. We're the team to beat in the AFC. No, we're freaking not. Dude.
No, we're not.
You're a liar.
Super Bowl
like,
champs.
that's another lie.
Back-to-back Super Bowl champs. Chiefs with a team to beat, bro.
Yeah, they're the team to beat. I hate to admit it. I hate the Chiefs. I can't stand Kelsey, Mahomes. I'm not gonna take, like I said, I'm not gonna take any skills away from these guys. They're good players, but I hate the Chiefs. But there's no way the Bengals are winning this game. They ain't got a chance.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm gonna say Chiefs by 10 at least.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think the Chiefs.
So I'm saying I got 4 games right here. I feel like I could put -9.5 and hit them.
It's funny because a lot of Bengals fans are looking at this game like, this is where we show the NFL who we are, and
that's just being.
They're all
biased.
going to be so disappointed.
About at halftime, they're not going to be watching the game. They're going to be turning it off.
A lot of super fans, they can't be unbiased. Like me personally, I try to pride myself on that, not being biased when it comes to sports. Because I mean, this is the field I want to work in. This is my dream, and you can't be biased, and that bias takes like a lot of these player analysts nowadays. But yeah, I got the Chiefs smacking the Bengals. A lot of disappointed Bengals fans this weekend, but yeah,
0-2 again.
That ends the 4:00 game. Sunday Night Football, baby. Bears versus Texans. Now, Caleb Williams did not have a very good rookie debut there, but that defense
not very good. It was the worst debut by any number 1 pick in the NFL ever in the history of the NFL. Caleb is. Just like I thought.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
this guy's on a Caleb fucking.
I still like
bandwagon.
Caleb Williams.
Come on,
I still like Caleb Williams. Dude's got the talent, and but you know one thing about this game?
It looks like Rome ain't gonna play.
And Keenan Allen didn't practice either. They both didn't.
Yeah, I know they didn't practice, but like they're saying Rome's injury is gonna be like probably a game time decision, and Keenan's probably gonna play.
Yeah, well if not DJ Moore.
But I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm saying Rome's some kind of special great guy or nothing, or a great player.
I mean, that is their 3 guys they've been building the offense around.
Yeah, it is the 3 guys.
We're probably going to see a little more running from this game because first game they threw the ball like almost 30 times because, Caleb's debut. They're trying to get him used to this NFL, but he definitely has...
Man, he was garbage.
He definitely got his welcome to the NFL moment versus that defense. But the Texans' defense is not as good as
I think it says since 1970. It's the worst debut by any number 1 pick in NFL history since 1970.
I mean, it can't be worse than DeMarcus Russell's debut.
I don't know. They said it was the worst since 1970.
Yeah, maybe it was.
His quarterback rating was like 9. Like
Bryce Young's was like 4 or something.
It's like it wasn't even double. Yeah, it was double digits. I'm just kidding, but it was like a 48.2 or something.
Yeah, and Bryce Young's was like a 9, an 8 or 9.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what to say, man. Until he can prove something. For one, the Bears already screwed up by getting rid of Justin Fields. He already had that offense down. He was doing good, and you bring in, oh my God, dude, the Bears are so dumb. I feel like if they kept Justin Fields, they would be winning games. I don't think they're going to.
What they could have did was drafted a Joe Alt, who dominated
I
Max Crosby.
I literally had Minnesota last in that division. That is a big mistake. Bears are going to be last, like always. They are absolutely terrible.
Well, you know the decision they could have did? Kept Fields, and then you draft Joe Alt and Rome Odunze. Joe Alt, did you see his debut against Max Crosby?
Well, if you keep Fields, you still got the number 1 pick.
Crosby.
Not number 1 pick, they would have went Marvin Harrison Jr.
I guess so.
So now you got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr., Justin Fields. Come on, man. That's a way better roster than what they got right now. Get out of here.
And you get another O lineman there.
Yeah, you get another O lineman. That'd have been a better roster than they got now. Bears are dumb, and they're gonna pay for it.
We both got the Texans, obviously.
Oh, Texans! I mean, come on, C.J. Stroud. He's still on fire. Look how Mixon ran the ball. I mean,
if Mixon keeps playing like that, bro, dude, their energy, their connection so far, chemistry. That's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely, still the same thing.
It's great. I mean,
yeah. I think the Texans win by another 9-10 points. And there's another game you could put -9 on.
Yeah, maybe the Texans defense they're not near the Titans defense, man. I'm not big on the Texans defense, but You know, their Texans' chemistry has been through the roof. They bought Joe Mixon a Houston chain, an H. A big H.
I hope Mixon goes off this year, so all you Bengal fans can just because now you're looking at
eat the dirt.
Like a lot of these sites, like, oh, why would we get rid of Mixon? Dude, I'm like,
everyone was like, thank God we don't have Mixon.
I'm like, literally, you could just woosah. That's all I heard. We heard, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Mixon's got to go. And he has the good game. Why do we get rid of Mixon? It's like...
Then you still got the fans.
I don't think we should got rid of Mixon. I was never on the boat to get rid of Mixon, ever.
No, neither was I.
The Super Bowl year...
He brings that energy to the offense, man.
I think he does, too.
The energy was not there week 1. If Joe Mixon's there, Dude, man, I love Joe Mixon's energy. I love Joe Mixon, man. If you were to ever somehow see this, Joe Mixon, I'm sorry that the Bengals did you the way they did. I love you, dude. I got your jersey. You know what I'm saying? It broke my heart when I felt like when I realized we was not, not staying with you. But yeah, there's still Bengals fans like still holding the hopes. Like, oh, it's a good decision. Zach Moss looked great. If you don't think so, then you don't know football. I've seen so many of posts like that. But whatever.
I don't know. Texans are going to get them. I know.
Yeah, I got the Texans too.
They're losing.
I got the Texans too. Monday Night Football, Atlanta versus the Eagles.
This is another one.
Bro. Kirk Cousins needs to go get healthy. He's not healthy. He couldn't move out the pocket. There was one play out of his whole game where he moved out of the tackle box. Yeah. Literally one play. And if you go look at him.
2 picks.
You look at him in practice, he literally can't move like he used to. I mean, it's still clearly messing with him. It's still clearly bothering him. He should not be out there playing football right now. He should not be out there. I don't care.
Well, my whole thing is like, Atlanta's got a good defense.
The defense is insane.
The defense is insane. Then you got Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson. I mean, come on. You got Kyle Pitts. You got Drake London. You got Darnell Mooney. I mean, you got these players out here, this offense. There's no reason they still lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers last week. There's no reason for it. And to me, it's just pathetic. Now, this week against the Eagles, oh, my God. This is going to be another -9 game.
Yeah, I got the Eagles smoking them.
Oh, they're going to smoke them. This ain't going to be a game. They're going to say, "Oh, this was the least viewed Monday night game ever," because how bad it's going to be. Like, to me, it's like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of there's never a guarantee in football, obviously, but like I literally feel like I could go and put an 8 gamer on there, and if any of them 8 lose, that's just the NFL trying to screw with people's minds and parlays. So,
yeah, and we're going to bring back what we did last year. We forgot to do it in week 1, but we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring you guys, looks like Dad's got a little more than 4, but
I got 6 on there.
We're going to bring you guys 4 plays that we like, just money line plays, and let you know on the podcast. Like I said, all my bets are free on my X and on my social medias. You just got to go check me out. It is a Discord, but I mean, my bio, it's a link in all my bios. It's pinned on my Twitter, so you can go check that out. But yeah, we'll let Dad start with his parlay, and then move on to me.
And do one more here.
This dude's got 7 of them.
Okay. I wouldn't say do all this on one ticket, but my 7 guarantees for this week. I got 7 of them, but if I'm gonna do 5, here's my 5 I would do. I would do the Chiefs -2.5. That's a lock. Chargers money line. Ravens -2.5. Eagles -6.5, and Texans. That's my 5 that I feel like you cannot miss on this. But if my other 2 I'm going to add is the Jets money line. I like that a lot. And 49ers money line. I think them 7 right there are... I don't know how any of them lose. The Chiefs beating the Bengals by 3 is going to happen. The 49ers money line is going to happen. The Chargers against the Panthers, come on, they're the worst team in football. It's going to happen. The Jets bouncing back against the Titans. I'm not going to say I wouldn't put that on your 5 if you're doing a 5 one, just to kind of just see, make sure they do bounce back. But I feel like Jets money line's a lock. The Ravens minus 2.5. I mean, you could put minus 6.5 against the Ravens and Raiders. I mean, they're going to win by a touchdown. I feel like the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown. The Eagles are going to win by a touchdown. I think the Texans are going to win by a touchdown. I mean, right there, them 4 right there winning by touchdowns, just doing 4 and them winning by a touchdowns are locks to me. Don't you think? What you got over here?
So I got.
Oh, look at him.
I got the Ravens in the spread, whatever the spread is. I don't care. Take it. Seattle minus 2.5. They're gonna win by 3 or more.
Ooh, Seattle. Okay.
Then I like the Chiefs money line, of course. I mean, I don't see how they're gonna lose that game. And then for me, I think the Jets money line's a lock. I hated what I've seen from the Titans. Jets defense. I mean, Titans defense is great, but Jets defense is a little better. Their offense is way better than the Titans. And then you got the Eagles. They're playing Atlanta, who looked rough last week. I know Atlanta's had a good defense, but man, I like the Eagles a lot this week. And then if you want to go big, the Commanders are going to be really good odds because they're going to be like minus 1.5 on both of those.
Yeah, that's another good one.
And if you want, and I think
to make your parlay bigger, Washington money line.
Yeah, I like to watch. I like Washington a lot on the money line. Like, there's a few more like that could boost your parlay.
I mean, the Jets and the Chargers
ain't the Bucs spread.
It's not a big spread. The Jets and the Chargers ain't.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one.
So, I mean, Chargers money line to me will get your boost up there. But to me, I feel like the Chiefs, Ravens, and Eagles minus 6.5 are locks, dude. I'm sorry.
If you go Chiefs, Eagles, Ravens, Seattle, that 4-man.
Oh man, that's it.
You're gonna win some money.
And you go with the spreads on them games too. They don't have to be money line. Come on, man.
Man, that's a good 4-man. These 4 right here. That's a good 4-man.
Yeah, but how do you leave out the Texans though?
I mean, I like the Texans a lot, but
on just a money line, like.
Yeah, I guess I didn't hit them. Man, there's a lot of stuff I like this week, man. Stay tuned for the Discord, that's for sure. I'm turning up. But
yeah, but I like that though to make your parlay a little better. Washington money line. That's
gonna be really good. I'd probably like minus 109, 110 or something. But yeah, man, that was our week 2 predictions. We hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for our next episode coming out tomorrow.
It's coming out tomorrow, but we're doing a double take. That's why you're gonna see us with the same.
Yeah, that's why we're in the same fit for these double uploads because we record them at the same time.
Right.
And that'll be our playoff picture. Our standings haven't changed with any injuries, with everything going on. We could not change our standings. That was part of the rule. And then we have our awards. Oh my goodness, award winners. So we got our award predictions and our playoff predictions. So stay tuned for that. And the next week we'll get into a little more fun with the double uploads. Like we'll have our week 3 predictions, but also we're gonna have a little more fun. I seen there was a comment saying we should do our top 10 quarterbacks of all time. So I think that would be a fun one. We got another one, build a championship roster from each division. That would be a fun one. There's a lot of different fun ideas that we have coming throughout the year. So we don't have just predictions coming. We got another little fun video. But yeah. Our final predictions of the year, man. Playoff predictions and our award predictions. And then we're done. We're done with all these predictions. You know what I'm saying? And we get into the real season here, man. Yeah, if there's something that you guys want to see, like a betting video or something, we might be able to make that happen. So let us know in the comments what you guys think about that. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this week. And we hope that you guys have a fun week 2 and win your fantasies.
And last week, I just want to say this. Last week, a lot of people, I lost all my parlays. I had 2 parlays. I had Bengals on both. Losers screwed a lot of parlays. And they said, you got to be careful with these bets because when you go on there and look, the most bet game was the Bengals winning that game. And
most bet game on Sunday was their spread.
Was a Bengals spread, and I feel like the NFL sees that, and that's why we lost. Whatever.
Maybe, but
I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, stay tuned for next episode. Hit that like, hit that sub, go follow us on all social medias. We appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, baby, hooray!